Ready or Not comes out in consoles tomorrow. Should you get it? Yes. And here's why. As we know, this game is getting review bombed. It's had a lot of news around its censorship. I believe that it won't affect this game. Now, I got this game during early access. I believe 2021, early 2022. I've got 122 hours into it. A lot of twos there. So I've got it on PC. I don't have the censorship. It's a ton of fun, but I just don't see how if they took away, a little less blood here, a little bit dismemberment there, how it could be that much of a different game. But look, let's get into it. Why do I believe that it's a worth get? Good English there. Why do I believe that it's worth getting? The gameplay itself of you taking control of a team and moving you guys around, ordering around, and getting into gunfights it's a fantastic mechanic in this game. They've done it very well. That in itself is really good. Its co-op capabilities is a great fun. If you get a mate together and you start raiding buildings together, ton of fun. Whether you're just goofing, whether you're gaffing, whether you're taking it very seriously, a bit of both, it's an enjoyable time with you. Well, look, but like with every game, there are cons. The cons in this game, I got two off the top of my head. One is when you just quickly enter a room and you turn around to get out. You go, nothing in this room. You go and get out, and your AI guys are in the doorwell that you can't leave because they're there. That can get frustrating, especially when that happens about 10 times in a game. That can get very annoying. They do have a mechanic where when you approach your guy, they can try to get out of the way, but that process is a bit slow because you're all very slow moving. The other one, you can be in big maps, and some very complicated. You can be in a factory where there's a ton of rooms and all these nooks and crannies and all these machineries, and there could be one hostage. You've brought order to chaos. You've taken out all the bad guys. You got to secure this one hostage, even though you've secured 5 to 10 of them already. There's one, and he's hiding somewhere, not on purpose. It's not like a game mechanic where he's running away from you. But he's on his knees with his arms up in a room that you've already been in. But, he was in a corner you didn't notice. You can go crazy. You can take up to 10 to 15 minutes to try to find these. There is a mechanic you can just say to you guys, hey, go searching. And that's worked for me once out of the 3 times I've used it so far. The other 2 times I ended up finding him in the end. But it still is a very frustrating aspect of this game where you just know that one person is just there and going around in circles, feel like you're going crazy. Cons aside, it's still a lot of fun. The customization in this game is good. You've got plenty of weapons, you've got plenty of attachments, you've got assault rifles, SMGs, you've got shotguns and non-lethal. There's a shooting range right next to where you customize your guns. After you customize it, give it a bit of a go. That can be a game in itself. If you want a quick 30 minutes, you can go through every gun, figure out what you like, what you don't like, what would be good for your more open maps, what would be good for your closer quarter maps, and the preset builds I really enjoy. You can create builds of your characters in your team. So, if you've got an active shooter situation, you can get a lighter build, so you're not wearing as much armor and you've got lighter guns, so you're able to go through places a lot quicker. Instead of just having a C4 charge, you've got a battering ram, so you can go through doors a lot quicker as well to find this person who is actively shooting people, civilians. You've got your standard raid build, so you're a lot more armored up, slowly going through places. My favorite is I've made a CS gas build, so you could just go into every single room and just gas. You're wearing gas masks. Everyone's got CS gas on them. You can even get a CS gas launcher as well, and you're just gassing every room, and it tends to incapacitate everyone, and no one has to fire a shot. That's so far my favorite build that I've got going on. It's good just to having those presets because you can name them. You can name them night vision, you can name them gas, you can name them heavy and quick. And so we're going an active shooter situation, I'll get this one. Or you went into a level, failed, and went, all right, I'm taking this build in. This is kind of my... So that's a lot of fun. Not going to say that this game doesn't get repetitive, even though you can tackle the same mission in different ways and the AI will be spawned in different areas and react differently to when you first did it. But in the end of the day, you are just going through doors and, securing areas. After a few hours, you can feel a bit desensitized to it all. Just So quick video. That's it from me. That's my 2 cents. I've really enjoyed playing all 122 hours of this. I don't want to sound too much like Stone Mountain, where I feel like I'm begging for that sponsorship. But it is good. I've enjoyed it. I'm sure if you pick it up on console, you'll enjoy it too, censorship or not. And if you're able to get a buddy with you, even better. Keep gaming. Love you all. Bye.